Dive into the resurgence of British naval power with the cutting-edge Type 26 anti-submarine frigate, a game-changer that's captivating allies like Norway, Canada, and Australia. From historical dominance to modern geopolitical stakes, this breakdown explores the strategies, industrial revival, and NATO implications behind this technological marvel. If you're into military tech and global defense dynamics, this is your must-watch. Subscribe to Military Flashpoint for more, hit like, and comment below what impressed you most. For nearly 2 centuries, the British Royal Navy ruled the world's oceans, a cornerstone of the British Empire's expansion across the globe. From the late 17th century through World War I, Britannia truly dominated the seas, enforcing trade routes, projecting power, and securing colonial interests. The Royal Navy's supremacy was unchallenged until the United States overtook it post-World War II, marking the end of an era. In 1892, the UK accounted for over 80% of global shipbuilding, and even in the 1950s, it built around 1 in 1,000 vessels. However, the decline accelerated after 1945, driven by advancements in mass production and welding techniques pioneered in the US. These innovations rendered Britain's smaller, traditional shipyards obsolete, along with their legacy workforce. By 2025, UK shipbuilding represents less than 1% of the global output, a stark fall from grace. But now, the sleeping giant is awakening, particularly in military shipbuilding. The Type 26 frigate stands at the forefront of this revival, poised to restore Britain's naval prowess and economic edge. This next-generation warship isn't just for the Royal Navy, it's becoming a NATO staple. In August 2025, Norway announced its acquisition of at least 5 Type 26 frigates from the UK, joining Canada and Australia as the 4th NATO member to adopt this advanced platform. This move underscores a deepening military collaboration between the UK and its Scandinavian partners, bolstering Britain's defense industry while enhancing collective security against emerging threats. The Type 26's appeal lies in its versatility and cutting-edge capabilities, making it ideal for anti-submarine warfare, ASW, in contested regions like the Arctic. For NATO, this shared platform fosters interoperability, common training, and data sharing, critical for joint operations. In the North Atlantic and High North, ASW is a team effort, and the Type 26's integration amplifies that. Moreover, the UK's deals with Australia under AUKUS extend this synergy to the Indo-Pacific, countering Chinese influence. Norway's $135 billion deal is its most expensive weapons program ever, with each ship costing around $59 billion. This includes not just the vessels, but training, ongoing support, weaponry, and a new maintenance facility in Harstad, northern Norway, in partnership with BAE Systems. This investment adds a new layer to UK-Norway defense ties, focused on maritime domains and countering Russia's northern fleet. In December 2024, Norwegian PM Jonas Gahr Støre and UK PM Keir Starmer signed a strategic security partnership declaration, emphasizing NATO cooperation and the UK's Joint Expeditionary Force, JEF, which includes Nordic, Baltic, and Dutch nations. Priorities include northern flank defense, hybrid threats, and protecting North Sea underwater infrastructure. UK-Norway military collaboration has long centered on exercises in Norway involving UK commandos, Royal Marines, RAF, and Navy. They jointly patrol against Russian subs using P-8 aircraft, and Norwegian frigates integrate with UK carrier groups in the Indo-Pacific. The Type 26 deal elevates this to industrial and operational synergy. Norway's swift choice of the Type 26 over French, German, or US alternatives reflects its commitment to full armed forces modernization by 2035. In early 2025, NATO members pledged to raise defense spending to 5% of GDP by 2035, up from 2%. Many nations face tough choices: austerity, debt, or inflation. But Norway's oil-funded sovereign wealth fund allows seamless funding. This financial edge likely tipped the scales toward the pricier Type 26 over alternatives like France's Frégate de Défense et d'Intervention, FDI. The Type 26 fits into Norway's broader naval overhaul, replacing its entire fleet with 28 vessels of unified hull design and acquiring 2 more German U-212 submarines to succeed the aging Ula class. Norway also plans to upgrade its Coastal Ranger command vessels to a new class capable of week-long deployments, accommodating 6 crew, a platoon with gear, or drones up to 150 kilograms. Similar efforts are underway in the Netherlands with new mine countermeasures using autonomous systems. For the UK, Norway's order is a triumph, the largest British warship export since World War II. With 5 Norwegian ships, total orders hit 34, 8 for the Royal Navy, 15 for Canada, River class, 9 for Australia, Hunter class. BAE Systems' order book is packed for a decade. Production centers at BAE's Clyde yards near Glasgow, where Norwegian vessels will be built. The first UK ship is due in 2028, but Norway wants its initial delivery that year, potentially swapping slots. This could delay a Royal Navy vessel like HMS Belfast or HMS Birmingham. BAE has invested heavily in facilities, but ramping up remains challenging. The Govan Yard excels in weapon sensor integration, but subcontracts may go to Camel Laird, Ferguson Marine, or Appledore. Economies of scale could resolve bottlenecks, aiming for 1 delivery per year from the 5th onward. For the UK, this revives pride in naval industry, creating jobs, boosting 400-plus companies, and easing economic pressures. The Type 26 is a 6,900-ton, 492-foot multi-role vessel optimized for ASW. Armament includes 24 Mach 41 cells for air defense missiles and Tomahawks. Its ASW suite features the Thales 2087 towed sonar, 93-mile range, paired with Ultra Electronics Type 2150 hull sonar. It operates an ASW helicopter. The Canadian River class enhances air defense with US Aegis and Spy-7 radar, cooperative engagement capability, and WIREM 116 RAM for point defense. Australia's Hunter class replaces Artisan Type 997 radar with CEA FAR-2, integrates Aegis and CAH Australia tactical interface, MH-60R helicopters, and local comms. Yet, Hunter and River share 70% commonality with the standard Type 26, including computing architecture, flight deck, mission bay, HVAC, propulsion, power, gearboxes, steering, and propellers. All variants retain the Type 26's stealth ASW features, inspired by nuclear subtech. Low acoustic signature via optimized hull reduces flow noise and surface interaction. Equipment like motors and pumps is low noise or isolated. Pipes and cables use rubber dampers to minimize vibrations. Fire suppression employs pressurized foam tanks, avoiding noisy pumps. A control center deploys foam remotely via ship-wide pipes. Combined with advanced weapons and NATO interoperability, the Type 26 is the premier anti-Russian sub-platform. Russia's northern fleet isn't thrilled about this in its backyard. Let's hope BAE delivers on time. Britain could rule the waves again. Subscribe to Le Brief Militaire for more, like and comment what struck you most.